Hey you guys, we haven't done a breaking news segment in kind of a long time. But with Skyrim VR coming out, everything else sort of just got pushed to the side. So I went back, and I tried to find all the PSVR news we might have missed over the last few days. First up, Sony announced that at the 2017 PlayStation Experience, there'll be 16 playable PlayStation VR games on the show floor. Now, a lot of the games on the list didn't come as any surprise to anyone. Games like the Impatient and Bravo team, which just recently got delayed. But by far the coolest game on the list is Gollum. This was the very first game Sony announced for PSVR, so the fact that it's actually going to be playable on the show floor is very exciting. A few other surprises were some games we recently featured on PlayStation VR Theater. Games like Knockout League, Medusa and Man, and The American Dream. And let's not forget one of my favorite PlayStation 2 titles, Gungrave. So all in all, it seems like December 9th and 10th are going to be awesome days to be a PlayStation VR gamer. Next up, speaking of the PlayStation experience, we'd recently heard that Media Molecule's new game Dreams would be re-revealed and showcased at PSX. But according to YouTube channel 7 Degrees of Gaming, it might not have PlayStation VR support at launch. 7 Degrees had reached out to Media Molecule, and they responded by actually saying that they plan on supporting PlayStation VR, but it won't be there at launch. Now I have to say, personally, this sounds like a horrible idea. I mean, we're all still waiting for that Abduction VR patch, and then Sony releases Gran Turismo Sport with like such limited VR options. This doesn't send a good message to PSVR gamers. It gives the impression to the general public, the casual gamer, that Sony doesn't care about VR. But all of us PSVR owners, we know that's not true. So why send this message? For me, Dreams is a game that screams VR, and it's not something I'll try without VR support. Next up, this week we'll be getting an update for STARBLOOD Arena. Version 1.07 fixes some bugs and the server connection issue that a lot of people seem to be having. But even more importantly, this update adds bots to the ranked multiplayer experience. Developer White Moon Dreams is super excited about this update, and I can't wait to check it out for myself. Hopefully this patch will breathe some new life into an already awesome PlayStation VR multiplayer game. And finally, the Without Parole Sparc tournament has at long last come to an end. This thing seems to have been going on for the better part of the last decade, and I just want to give a shout out to Dr. Doom for running the whole thing from beginning to end. In third place was M. Capone. Second place was Afrodubs, who sustained some serious injuries during the final match. Thank you for persevering. But there could only be one winner in this tournament, and that award goes to the Puritan. So congratulations, dude. It was a long road, but you did it. We're all really proud of you. Alright you guys, that's all the news I have for you today. But make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with all the latest PlayStation VR reviews, Let's Plays, podcasts, and of course, breaking news. As always, I'm Brian Paul, and I love you all.